nobody is strong enough to be you. If people saw the things you went through in your life, they would regret ever saying that they wish that they were in your shoes and that they had your life. Don't ever take your strength for granted, ladies and gentlemen. There is more strength and power and courage in you than you know. You have to understand that this world that we're living in does not promote you releasing the best part of yourself. It does not promote you evolving and becoming a better version of yourself. This world wants you to always be weak and submissive, and this world wants you to always be like, oh fuck, my life's bad, I wish I was living someone else's life, oh I wish I had somebody else's life. That's very common, guys. We have to all remember that nobody would be able to live our lives if they had no choice but to. They would kill themselves, and they would be like, damn, how the fuck do you live your average day-to-day life? Like, this is unbearable. This is retarded. This is mentally ill and mentally challenged. Most people do not understand what other people are going through and how much hardship they have to deal with and how many obstacles they have to go through every day. People are only awake to their own problems, and even then, most people are not. So just imagine how many people think other people's lives are just easy and carefree and stress-free. Don't ever be like that, guys. You guys need to understand that life is stupid and retarded for everybody. That's how it is for everybody. Everyone has a hard and miserable and unforgiving and brutal existence here. But we have the power to make it better. And it's only going to come from us, because this world is not going to give us anything that we need to be happy. So we have to give it to ourselves. We have to empower ourselves. We have to give ourselves the love and care and respect that we deserve, that no one else is going to give us. You have to just remember to abandon who you were in the past, and you have to completely let go of your idea of the world, which is just like basically, oh, I'm the only one who's dealing with these problems. I'm the only one who is like, eventually, man, like it's just going to get to a point where you realize that if you're smart, you'll realize this. You'll come to the realization, if you're smart, that your life is very unique and it will never be repeated again. And nobody is ever going to go through the same exact things that you have in the same exact way. So the way you react and the way you behave and the way you think is completely justified and natural, because nobody's in your position to know what they would be doing. Nobody has been in the positions that you have been in life. Nobody's been through the things that you have. So they're not in any position to say that they would have done things differently, because they have never been involved in a situation like you have. So why would they be thinking, oh, I would know how to handle this. Oh, I know what to do in this situation. Oh, I know how to navigate the difficult aspects of the problem I'm dealing with. No, 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 no. People are not like that, guys. You have to remember that the strength and courage and bravery inside of you can never be replicated, and you have more power and strength than you think. Your life is harder than you think it is. You just have been numb to it, and you've just been blocking it all out because you don't want your brain and heart to come to the realization that your life is hard and stupid and retarded and just a bunch of terrible bullshit. Therefore, you convince yourself that your life is all easy peasy, sunshine and rainbows. You never have to deal with anything bad. You never think about it, guys. If you had the choice to decide what things you go through in life, nobody in this world, not one single person, would say that everything they've done in their life and everything that's happened to them is something that they wish for and they would not want to change any of it. Trust me, guys. Not one person on this planet would say that. That's because everyone has a hard life, but other people are unaware of it and other people are blind to it. They don't like admitting that life is hard and cruel and unforgiving and brutal and terrible for everybody. Therefore, you need to empower yourself, and you need to fully see the good that's inside of you. You need to fully be able to look at who you are and say, damn, there's a lot of light in me that is shining every day, but I just don't see it. I have more strength than I think I do. I have more courage than I think I do. Nobody on this planet is capable of going through the things I've gone through and living the life that I've lived. Not one single person. And you guys need to remember that you should never want to be in someone else's shoes or in someone else's position or living someone else's life. You never want to do that, because their life is hard and cruel and miserable and dumb too. And you don't want to be like them. You don't want to be who they are. Like me personally, I never think, oh, I wish I had this person's life. Oh, I wish I was this person instead of who I am. Like, I never think like that. Like, I would not want to lose who I am to be someone else. Like, I can't do that. That's not in me. What I want to do is just to keep evolving and becoming a better version of myself, and being more strong, being more confident, being more courageous, being more relaxed, being more calm, being more peaceful, being more being more of just everything that will make me a better person and a happier person. I know the things I've gone through in life are difficult and hard, but all I can do is learn from them and apply them to my life, and remember that I have to always be moving on from the past and forgetting about all the bad things that have happened to me. And I have to keep reminding myself that it's not healthy for me to wish to be someone else or anything like that. Like, it makes sense to wish for other things that people have. Like, sure, that makes sense. Like, obviously, if you want to get something that someone else has that you don't have, it makes sense to be like jealous over that. But to be saying like, oh, like, I'm jealous of who this person is, I wish I was them, like, no, that's complete like brain dead retardation right there. Like, no, you don't want to be anybody else, guys. Trust me. You don't want to be anybody else. You don't want to live anybody else's life. You don't want to go through the things other people have gone through. You don't want to see things the way other people see them. Trust me, you don't. You change yourself and you focus on yourself. Don't be focusing on other people's lives and thinking, oh, these people's lives are so easy. Oh, why are these people complaining? Oh, why? You have nothing to complain about. Look how good you have it. Like, no. Don't be like that, guys. Everyone's life is full of inconveniences and stupid things. When you're in nature like I am right now, it lets your ego just completely die and eradicate, and it lets the best version of you come out. I have to remember that the things I do to make myself feel better, the things I do to make myself happy, the things I do to give myself confidence, and whatever it is I do to make myself feel better and do better in life, it's because I put in the effort to do it, and it's because, very importantly, nobody is capable of being me, just like nobody's capable of being you. I would never in my life say to any of you guys, oh, I wish I lived your lives. Oh, I wish I was you. Oh, I wish like you could teach me to be more like you. Like, no, man, that's dumb. You don't need other people to teach you how to be like them. That's completely dumb. People need to teach other people how to be themselves. People are still absolutely confused and just absolutely just numb and just completely confused and lost as to how hard their existence is. People need to be giving themselves more credit. Every day you should be thanking yourself more. You should be loving yourself more. You should be giving yourself more positive affirmations, and you should be building up your confidence and your happiness every day, because your life is harder than you think it is. And if you're an actual intellectual person and not a dumb NPC, then you'll be awake to the fact that your life is hard and stupid and just like everybody else's. And everyone is dealing with battles that only they can win. Everyone is fighting battles that only they are capable of fighting. Do not ever feel like you are weak. Do not ever feel like you're unworthy. Do not ever feel like you need to be like other people. You are a being that was created to be you. You are not born to be like everybody else. The things you go through in life are going to shape you and make you who you are, and only you are going to go through those things, and only you are going to have the type of personality and character traits that you have. Only you. Remember that everyone's life is completely different, and everyone is going to need to find peace and love inside of themselves in this world, because you're going to need it to cope in this world and to make it day by day. You're going to need it. All right, guys. Always remember, nobody is strong enough to be you, and nobody in this world should be ashamed of who they are and what they've gone through and what they've done.